did we rate games last week?
No.
We forgot, huh?
No, we didn't.
Oh. We just did, it would just be a better time because there's nothing coming out of the first?
Correct.
Got it. Makes sense. Alright. I thought of that today and I was like, I don't
Well,
remember if we did.
yeah, Kevin thought of it last week, and he was like, hey, I gotta come up with a list of games. I'm like, we're doing Jeopardy. We won't have time. I'm like, is there anything coming out? And he's like, no. I'm like, great. We'll do it next week.
Perfect. Are we inside?
I am.
Alright, I'm coming
Pretty sure we
along.
were outside last time. Well, technically, we were in the... just come inside.
Somebody just jump scared me.
Oh, no.
Swear to God, I hate these new textures they have in the game. 261, baby.
Correct.
Alright. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Crafting a Chat. I apologize in advance for the way my voice sounds. They say that brain worm really gets to your lungs, you know? I don't
Is
take,
that what happened?
I don't actually take real medicines. I don't believe in that. So we're just gonna blame it on COVID, right? We're just gonna blame it on COVID.
Wow.
Anyway, I am joined by my usual cast here. I have Adam. I have Dustin Noto. I believe Cat's somewhere in the ether. I don't know if he's gonna speak or not, but if he does, he's here. Kevin will be joining us a little while later, and we'll have the full crew here then. But in the meantime, gentlemen, how are we all doing? How are we all feeling? It is
Good.
July 1st. Can you believe it is the 7th month of this year so far?
Yeah.
It's crazy. This year's just flying.
No.
This year's going too quick.
No. Not quick enough.
You just need to get to Superman and Fantastic Four. That's what you need to get to.
I need to get to Superman. I don't give a fuck about Fantastic Four. I'll care about Fantastic Four after Superman. Or I won't care about anything. And I will kill myself if it's bad.
No.
That's a promise.
That
is a promise.
And just be like, hey,
no, don't do that.
Superman good.
I'm not praying to anything.
You're afraid of the statue of Superman.
But if I did, oh dear, I don't know, Jerry, please make Superman be good.
I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a very good film.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Let's have some good expectations here, right?
Yeah. I mean, let's not base our entire lives on a movie, you know what I mean? It's probably going to be fine. I hope I enjoy it a lot more than normal, but we'll see. 10 more days. 10 more days, everybody. 10 more days.
Get hype,
Cat, you excited? 10 more days. Superman, you excited for that? Okay, good.
Yeah, that
cool.
sounds like excitement.
Good. You know what? Honestly, good answer. Good answer. Destinoda, you excited? You excited for Superman?
Think
carefully.
Of course.
Yeah, it sounded correct. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Genesis, you excited?
Absolutely, baby.
Wow. Big Superman fans here. And I'm not. Let me talk about it. These fucking phonies are just dismissing Henry Cavill, who's the greatest Superman to ever live. And he was the best one, and now this woke Superman that's about to come out, directed by the pedophile James Gunn. I'm not into it. I'm not here for it. I'm just kidding. I have a controversial opinion about Henry Cavill as Superman. I think he was fine.
Yeah.
I think even if we got a good Superman movie with him, I think it would have just been fine. I think he was more about aesthetics than acting.
Well, when you see Henry Cavill, you're like, wow, look at that man.
My favorite live-action Superman is Brandon Routh, even though I fucking despise Superman Returns. I think it's absolute horseshit. But he's great.
Hey, who's the Superman that's in the Supergirl film?
What do you mean the
Or not
Supergirl film?
Supergirl TV show. Goddamn. Google.
Tyler Hoechlin.
Damn it. Oh, okay. That's what it is.
And then they
Google.
ended up creating a spin-off show called Superman and Lois, where he played Superman as well on the
That's
CW.
what I was. Yeah. That's the one.
Also, a very good show. Very good show. He's great. He's just, it's a family man. Clark is cool. Love that. It's not my preferred story of Superman.
Didn't they also do a cameo with Smallville's Superman?
Tom Welling, yeah. He popped in.
He gave up his powers and everything.
Yep,
and all that.
yep. Somebody's been watching YouTube Shorts, but yeah, he's John Cryer as Lex Luthor. It was a crisis event. He made a little cameo. They had the theme song play. It was a crazy crossover.
So, okay, explain that to me. How does Superman give up his powers?
In
with that shit?
In that version, I think he wears a ring. Like, he got a ring to give up his powers. The real reason is the actor would never wear the suit. Like, Smallville is a notorious Superman show that was on the CW from, like, 2000 to 2011. And the actor refused to wear the suit. And the creators of the show were like, no, he's never going to wear the suit. So even at the end, when he, like, takes off his... Like, he starts to rip open his shirt till you see the Superman chest symbol. They had to film that with another person because he refused to wear it. Because he was just not... Because he just... It's superhero comic gimmick. Like, it was just... He felt like he was above that. Which is crazy. But whatever. But... So he never did that. And then by the time he was in the cameo, he was only in it for like 4 minutes maybe. So they were like, hey, we're writing that he's the Superman who gave up his powers because they were looking for a Superman who would represent a paragon of hope because they needed to find the 4 paragons. That's why you get the paragon of justice, which they thought was going to be Bruce Wayne, which was a Kevin Conroy in live action playing Batman. But in the metal suit Batman, so Kingdom Come Batman, pretty sick. Nobody understands anything I'm saying, but that's okay. And then
that part. So he went to 4 different things first?
Oh yeah, they went all over the universe. And then they eventually find the Paragon of Hope Superman, which is Brandon Routh doing the Kingdom Come Superman, where Joker came and he killed every single person at the Daily Planet except Superman. So Superman is like the only person who's alive. And he literally lost everyone in his life. So he's the one who suffered the greatest loss. So then, well, he ends up getting his mind controlled by Lex Luthor, who's using the Book of Destiny. It's not even important. And then the Book of Destiny is eventually ended after Oliver commits to the... Oh, man, I just realized. Oliver commits his life to the Monitor. The Monitor needs to find a group of heroes because the Anti-Monitor, which is basically his twin brother, but it's the same actor. But Oliver's like, hey, I commit my life. You can use me as a beacon. So he eventually basically becomes the Spirit, which is awesome as shit, which is crazy. But, what? Man, the Arrowverse, guys. What a time. What a time. What a time.
Like,
Adam Explains the Arrowverse would be a great episode.
Maybe we'll do that one of these days.
No, we couldn't. We couldn't. It would go on for like 34 years. It's literally like 7 seasons of like 6 shows, like going all at once. Because like season 1 of Arrow, great, very reminiscent of Batman Begins, spread over into a TV show. But for Arrow, and then season 2, they're like, we got to introduce the Flash. So the Flash is going, and then the Flash is like, we got to introduce Supergirl, but nobody wanted Supergirl, so Supergirl was on CBS, but then CBS canceled Supergirl, so the CW renewed it. Then they started Black Lightning. They tried to do a Vixen show. That didn't work out, so then they did an animated Vixen show. Oh, man. And then, how could I forget Legends of Tomorrow? What a show that was. Whew.
And when a bunch of them came together in one show?
Yeah, a bunch of them came... Well, okay. So all the superheroes come together in, like, a crossover event where each episode of the shows that airs that week, they would literally like team up. So they would have like a Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it was like, hey, you got to watch Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, and all that, and it would all line up. It's crazy. So if you ever want to watch the Arrowverse, there's a good Reddit link or like article where it says, hey, this is how you watch the show if you want to watch all of it. It's crazy. But the Legends of Tomorrow was like the B-list heroes, kind of like these kind of vigilantes, like former bad guys, and like a couple like people who were kind of good but like doing bad things. And it was serious at first, and they would time travel. It was basically Doctor Who but with superheroes. And then it just ended up getting crazy. Like the later episodes, there's like a 60-foot tall Bebo, and then a unicorn bites off a guy named Gary's nipple. Like, it's a fucking wild show. They literally go back in time to save Barack Obama while he was at college. It's a weird show, but it's very funny. So, the Arrowverse, what a time. We missed out. You didn't watch it all. Kevin, welcome.
Hi.
Talking about the Arrowverse and how nuts it is.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well,
Kevin,
Adam, one of
real
these
quick.
days we're gonna have
Real quick, are you excited for Superman?
No.
Oh, you're dead. Rest in peace, my friend.
No, I just wanted to know.
No, he's gonna kill you.
No. Yeah, I asked everybody else. They were super excited. I didn't think Destinoda or Cat were excited. They didn't sound like they were excited. Like before I asked, but then they said absolutely. I think they thought I would have been mad. Guys, it's just a movie. You know? Kevin, what are you doing tomorrow? We should hang out. Also, like, where do you want to go? Like, middle of a field or something? Let's go!
I'm already plans, buddy boy.
That's fine. We can meet up right before that.
No.
No, we're going to.
Oh, no.
You know what? I gotta get off the podcast. Kevin, I'll be at your house in a moment.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
I was gonna quit, and then I realized if I quit, everybody would have quit.
Yeah, don't do that. All right. One of these days we'll have Adam explain the Arrowverse episode. It might be like a couple hours long, but I'm sure he can condense it down.
It would be so much longer because it's literally like 24 episodes of season of 7 shows. So and some of them went on for 4 seasons, and some of them went on for 7. So we were not gonna do that.
We'll do one segment, and then we'll split into another segment in a month.
I could talk all day about the first episode of Arrow. It's so good, man.
Keep making him cough.
Right.
It's great.
No, shut up. I don't want to keep coughing. All right. Now that we got the whole crew here. Gentlemen, as we usually start these off, what did we all do last week? I'm going to start us off so I don't have to talk as much. What did I do? I played Expedition 33. I've been grinding my way through that because I need to start to play Death Stranding, which I have not started. What else did I play? Not necessarily me, but I took my PS4 Pro and I set it up in my my store that I have, my PlayStation, my T-Mobile. I set it up in the back room, and we have a couch back there and a giant fucking TV, and we just play back there sometimes. And I'm like,
oh, nice.
This is fantastic. My boss came in the other day. He's like, "Wait, you guys have a PlayStation here?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh shit, what do you guys have on there?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, good. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want on there, whatever you want." But I think I played like a bit of Mortal Kombat, a bit of Uno on there, a bit of some Dragon Ball Fighters they played on there. I think they played some Black Ops. I think they played on there as well.
Damn.
So not necessarily me playing, but I mean it's under my profile, so I might as well just be like, yeah, it's under me, whatever.
Wait, do you have it like going online and stuff too?
Yeah, it's connected to Wi-Fi.
Oh, dude, I'm sending the racist shit to you. I've been wondering why you've been hopping on in the middle of the day, and now I'm like, oh, you're fucked. You're fucked, dude. You better turn that off. You are fucked.
The funniest thing is if any of them saw it there, they fucking laugh. They have a very similar personality to you and I. They take
Oh,
jokes in fucking stride.
oh no, they won't laugh. No, they
Oh
won't
no,
laugh.
they'll.
Oh, I got
Oh no.
ideas, man.
Oh
The
no.
craziest thing about you and I, we hold back a lot because most people wouldn't understand how crazy our jokes can get. I
Mhm.
can get a joke that is borderline an offensive crime. You know what I mean?
Yep. I would agree
So,
with that actually. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna turn that shit off when I get to
no, I
work.
would, I would never do that. I wouldn't want to risk that.
No. Yeah, you can't. It's okay. I just want to see what you're saying. What
This
you
is how we get him. We lull him into comfort.
Then we step on it.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Like the
Davey,
TSA.
I pre-ordered Delta
Oh.
Force on PlayStation.
What?
Yeah, I pre-ordered Delta Force.
How do you pre-order a free game?
There's a $10 version of it that gives you a bunch of shit.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
So I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Really
free to
showed
play.
you,
It
huh?
does. It
Yeah.
does say it's free to play. You don't need to pay for this. But if you want the extra shit, go right ahead. It's $10. I was like, yeah, $10, absolutely, go right ahead.
Alright.
I got that. I'm looking for a physical edition of Hell Is Us to pre-order,
Good fucking
and
luck.
yeah, I think the only place that has it is the actual the developer, whoever the company is that's making this game. They have a physical edition, but it's listed on Amazon. Maybe it'll eventually come on there. I don't know. I might wait and just see. Um, I don't think I played anything else, to be honest with you. I know Ironheart started, and I do want to watch that.
I'm waiting until it ends.
Yeah, I might do the same. I might
Just
watch that
because
one.
every time I appreciate the Marvel shows when I can binge them. They're not
Yeah,
like they're not week to week shows. I don't know why they
yeah,
don't understand that.
they need to put it all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll wait on that one too, just to wait until all comes out to
Oh
watch that.
shit! You get all this for $10? This is good for
Yeah,
$10. Yeah, get
I
that.
know, right? I know.
I play the game too. I know what some of this shit means. This is good for $10.
Yeah, I saw that stuff. I was like, absolutely, $10. That's cool with me. I'm cool. I'm cool with
No,
that.
no, yeah, you're. It's a deal. Anyway, sorry.
I'm
Continue.
glad. I'm glad I got that done. That's good. Ready or Not comes out in what, 15, 16 days, I think.
Here, I did it as well. Yeah,
Nice.
Ready or Not is really soon.
All right, so we're gonna have like two great fucking games to play the rest of our lives now. This is gonna be great.
Apparently, it's getting toned down slightly for
I'm
consoles.
Wait, it's getting toned down?
Yeah, they got to make like some sort of special console version or whatever.
Oh, what? I'm
I
sure
don't
it'll be
think you
fine.
understand how brutal this game actually is sometimes.
I can imagine.
It shows like
The little
children
bit you
being
showed
tortured.
me, yeah, the little bit you showed me was like pretty. That was pretty
Yeah.
insane.
So like they took like the extreme of the extreme and they were like, let's dial this back a little bit.
That makes
Like I
sense.
think the one child, like it basically like this, there was this child in some map that like is convulsing on the floor. They made him sleeping instead. Like it's shit like that.
I'd rather see that child convulse.
Well, you know,
No. Anyway, I think that's all I did. Kevin, you want to go next?
oh boy, now I gotta remember what I did. Fucking goddamn, you people, you want from me, huh? What do you want from me?
Oh shit! No, I forgot one thing. We played
Oh,
Phasmophobia with the
good.
boys.
Oh yeah, I can start there. So I played Phasmophobia with the boys. Also, look at that delay tactic, you know? What am I talking? Oh man, I played some Realm of the Mad God, shocker there, you know. Played some more Backpack Battles. I played Net Dot Attack a little bit more. And that's what I did on the PCer. And then I did a lot of cleaning in my apartment over the past like couple weeks, so I haven't really played a whole
Oh.
lot. Things looking real
What the hell,
good.
Kevin? I said I
What?
wanted to join him on that.
There's plenty more. You want to join in?
I said I did, yeah.
All right. When you want to come out?
I'm good on weekends, mostly.
Ooh, weekends.
This man and his weekend schedules. Well,
You-
we'll
you
figure it
throw-
out after the podcast.
Yeah, we'll figure it out after the podcast.
Are
This
you
weekend actually
throwing a
might work.
ton of stuff out,
Hmm?
or is there a lot of garbage you're throwing out?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were some. Gave away a dresser to somebody that we didn't need anymore, and took a desk to the Goodwill that we didn't need anymore.
I will say, Kevin has
yeah.
a lot of stuff, and it's
Yeah.
more organizing than cleaning.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to think Kevin's a pig or anything. Like, he doesn't live in like squalor or anything.
No.
He's just got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, no, I
No.
wasn't insinuating that. When you're doing like
Yeah, but you know how
bad
Desnoto
things,
is. A
like-
very judgy person.
Oh, God.
But yeah, we're getting places. We just gotta organize a little bit more and
Wait, who's
find
judgy?
homes for things. Anyway, I also played Maestro. I played is that it? I think that's it. I already mentioned Phasmophobia. Yeah, that's all I played. Then things that I watched. I watched all of Squid Game season 3. Destinado and I will talk about that later. That's it.
Wow,
I
I
don't know.
really,
God,
Thank you.
I really
Probably.
thought you were gonna talk about like more things you watched. You were like, now it's talk about things I watched. One
Oh
season.
yeah. Well, I remember that the other thing I was watching was actually just a YouTube channel, and I don't remember the name of it offhand. But I could look
Well,
it up, I
you know
guess.
what?
I was watching these two people's react to movies. Like they're like half-hour-ish episodes of these two guys that just react to like the good parts basically, or whatever they had like a good reaction. They just clip everything around it. And it's been really funny. They do
I bet
a
I
lot
know
of
who they
comedy-
are.
A lot of comedies. Yeah, you probably do.
Yeah.
Two guys on a couch, one with glasses.
Are they American, British?
I don't know. One looks like he's from East Asia, and the other could be a toss-up.
Could be a what?
A toss-up between like just a city somewhere, or like Africa, or the Middle East.
And can I ask what movies they watched?
The ones that I watched, they're reacting to The Thing, Robin Hood Men in Tights, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. No, wait. I don't think they had Blazing Saddles. They had a lot of Mel Brooks, though. Spaceballs. That one was freaking hilarious. Top Secret.
Yeah, I know who these are.
Yeah, okay.
I think so. I can't remember their names.
I don't remember their names.
Is it Nice Guy or something?
Yep, yeah, you got it.
Nice Dude Movie Night, right?
Yes, yep.
I think they stopped.
I think they have, yeah.
Yeah, they stopped about like 8 months ago. They're taking a break from reactions. Yeah, they're one of my subs.
They're freaking great.
I watch a lot of reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've started to.
Again, Kevin, we'll talk about it after the podcast. I got recommendations. I got like a team that are so good that they have been my longest subscription of reactions. They got me into reactions, and funny enough, it started with the Arrowverse stuff.
Oh, interesting.
So, like, if I wanted to remember an episode, instead of watching the whole episode, I would just go back and watch that and be like, okay, sure. Like, I always say I've only watched Breaking Bad like twice through, but I remember a lot of Breaking Bad because I've watched almost every single YouTube channel react to Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So, like, I know a lot of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I killed my Minecraft. Oops.
Not a lot of There Will Be Blood reactors out there, I will say.
Oh, no.
Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
I feel like something's coming out that I'm excited for. Like, something really soon is coming out. I don't remember what.
Superman!
No, I'm not excited for Superman.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
you'll change your mind. Don't worry.
Yeah, I could. I'll listen to what you have to say, and then maybe that will change my mind. You know?
Or could lead you further away.
It could.
Could.
Alrighty. Adam, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. Let me pull up what I did. I never talk about what I did on YouTube because if I told you what I did on YouTube, you'd be like, "Guys, what do you do? What else do you do?" And I go, "That's the secret." I watched a couple things, but I'll start with what I played. I played House Flipper 2. Got a little further in that. Played Phasmophobia with the boys. Played some Baldur's Gate 3. We're finally in Act 3. We're doing stuff. Oh yeah. Tensions were high the last time though, because everybody was bullying Adam, and Adam was being a little. What's a good way to put it? Was being a little bit of a piece of shit. So,
All right.
everybody was being kind of a dick to me, and I was like, you know what? You want to be a dick? I'll be a dick. And I just started ruining the game for everybody. Like saving and then just going, hey, do we need these? And them going, yeah, don't hurt them. And I'd be like, well, they're dead. Or just randomly murdering someone. And then they wanted me to do like a sex scene with like these twins. And I was like, there's no point. I'm like, it's not like I don't want to do this. This is boring. And also, I couldn't get both of them, but whatever, it's not important. And they were like, come on. So I finally did it. And then I murdered the one. And they were like, oh, you can't murder them. I'm like, why? I want my money back. Like, come on. I played a Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
You're allowed to do this. It's not a crime. And it wasn't. Nobody caught me. But then I tried to get the brother to go up there and do the same thing to him, but he was like, no, you're busy with my sister. And I'm like, your sister's dead. Come on. I'm like, whatever, it's not important. So, yeah, but anyways, it all worked out. We got further, so good times. And then I watched The Bear season 4. I watched that on Saturday. Desonoda, did you finish that?
I have one episode left.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was supposed to finish it today, but
no, that's fine. Let's
I
say.
had a dentist appointment, and then I was watching while I was working, so
Yeah.
I was almost done.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about some stuff. The last episode has like some crazy shit in it, but we'll talk about.
Fuck.
Well, one crazy thing in it. We'll talk about that next week though, but we'll talk about the rest of the show. So.
Yeah.
So we still a lot to discuss, I would say. Not like
Hell
crazy.
Yeah.
And then I also watched a movie. I watched The Fall Guy, the Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt
how was it?
movie. I really enjoyed it. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a semi-remake reboot of a TV show. It's actually just loosely based on a TV show called The Fall Guy, same name. But it's an action comedy. It's very funny. There is literally one scene where I was dying. I had to pause the movie because I was missing too much. Because I was just on the floor laughing so hard. But the action's good. Like, it tells quite a story. And then, like, there's a couple moments that made me go, like, just stupid sounds. And then it just cemented how much I really like Ryan Gosling as an actor. Like, I knew I liked him since, I mean, like, everything he's been in. Like, I like Drive and stuff, and then The Nice Guys really cemented him as, like, one of the best comedy actors right now. And then Barbie even cemented him more somehow. Fucking crazy. And then The Fall Guy, I loved it. Like, yeah. Also, I really like the director, David Leitch. He's directed a couple... he was one of the original directors of John Wick, but then he's spun off and did his own thing. He did Atomic Blonde and then Bullet Train and this. Yeah, I thought it was really good, and I highly recommend it to everybody.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, on Amazon Prime. So, and that's mostly all I did. I watched like YouTube for the rest of the hours that I was free. So.
Nice. thank you. Desinoto, you want to let us know what you did?
Sure. I watched Squid Game Season 3. We'll touch on that in a little bit. I watched The Bear episodes 1 through 9 of Season 4. This isn't the last day, because I watched a lot of Squid Game yesterday, or most of it yesterday, and then the last episode I finished today. But I watched a couple other movies. I saw something about the movie Stand By Me, which is an older movie that I watched
One of my
not
dad's
too long
favorites.
ago. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that movie too. Amazing. Great movie. It's an older one, but it's amazing. And then I was like, you know what? Let me go watch another coming of age, like teenager movie. And I found The Breakfast Club.
Ew.
I never watched that before.
What do you mean you found it?
I found it on Google.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Was
I
it the
searching
first
on
result
Google.
of coming of age movies?
I think so. It was also like the first one after I searched Stand By Me. It was like under it as like the first recommendation. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. It's you know, another one of those movies, but this one's more high school kids. They all go to Saturday detention, and they all end up from like all different walks of life and subcultures in high school, and they all end up getting to know each other somehow. Eventually, things happen that kind of just have them all come together at one point and just understand and learn about each other in ways they never would have if they never went to the Saturday detention.
I feel like I'm living in the upside down where someone is explaining the Breakfast Club to me. This is such a wild thing.
You really?
Have you never heard of the Breakfast Club?
I have. I just don't. I just never watched it.
Oh,
I have heard
okay.
of it though.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely knew about the movie. I just never
Oh, sure.
got around to watching it. But really good. Really good. Other movie I thoroughly enjoyed. It's an older one, 1985. So I was like, oh, let me go find another one. And this one wasn't as good, but it's called American Graffiti.
What the fuck?
Even older.
Oh, baby, what a fucking movie.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I haven't
I
seen
didn't
that in
enjoy
years,
it
but I
as
liked
much as The Breakfast Club, but another like high school.
Breakfast Club is good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on drug. What is happening?
What's wrong?
This man is like, yeah, I just, I decided to watch coming of age movies and then names like the two most popular in the genre.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just fucking what?
And they're
Respect,
both
man.
really good.
Yeah.
Both very good movies.
I'll be honest, not a fan of American Graffiti.
I didn't like it as much as Breakfast Club, but
Breakfast Club
It
is
was-
on another level.
it was
Yeah,
good.
Breakfast Club
Yeah.
is on another. There's a reason why it's parodied and everything,
Oh yeah.
and why those actors are still working.
Oh, yeah,
So-
they're all very talented.
I mean,
Very,
American
very
Graffiti,
talented.
Harrison Ford's in that, like, so
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
from that is still
See that
working
now.
too, and Ron Howard and Richard Dreyfuss and fucking. But yeah, no, fucking Breakfast Club is special for multiple generations of people.
Yeah,
So
yeah. What a movie! What a movie!
crazy.
When I was watching American Graffiti, I'm like, how long are these people gonna be driving on the one street full with stores and lights? It's like half the movie. It's just different cars driving, and they're all the characters from the movie, and they're all on their separate cars, and they're all driving, and it just never ends until everything each character gets their own little like storyline that spirals off the driving section. And I really like I enjoy seeing like the older America stuff too in these time periods. It's very pleasing to see a lot of that stuff. Obviously, I wasn't around during that time, so um, yeah, watch those two. I don't think I watched any other from that genre,
Okay.
but
It's like you being like, yeah, I just wanted to watch like an auteur movie, and I watched this little-known film called Citizen Kane, or what? You know, I heard shark movies are pretty popular. Have you guys heard of Jaws? What? You know, science
I
fiction
see
pretty
how
cool.
that,
Have you heard of Star Wars? Like, what?
Yeah,
Man,
I just
that
never
drew
got
me.
around to seeing those movies, so or at least The Breakfast Club.
That's fair.
Yeah. What are some more I should check out?
So I'm trying to think of honestly right now.
You know Molly
Movies.
Ringwald in that movie? Any movie she made in the 80s.
Okay.
16
Apparently
Candles
she's
is
in
good.
The
I've heard
Bear
16 Candles
also.
is good. I haven't seen it.
I'll tell you right now, I shouldn't love 16 Candles as much as I do, but I love 16 Candles, especially when I was younger. Also, the one dude from Breakfast Club, Anthony Michael Hall, is in it. I think his character is Brian in
Oh, okay,
Breakfast
I
Club.
think this was the other. I did see this one was showing up too.
Yeah, 16 Candles is fantastic.
Okay.
Also, The Goonies, if you've never seen that, it's a good coming of
Oh,
age
great
movie.
Yeah.
Another one. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Pop up
I would
too.
recommend that as well. Do
Okay.
not watch the sequel to American Graffiti. It is fucking terrible.
More American Graffiti.
Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Wait a
Damn.
second.
It's crazy that you watched a movie with Molly Ringwald and she was in the first season of The Bear.
Yeah, I was just gonna say she popped up for The Bear, and I was like, when was she in The Bear?
She's the lady at the grieving thing. I think the moderator or the
Yeah, she's
like the
labeled
host
as
lady.
moderator.
Yeah, the moderator. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, at his meeting thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, the grief counseling shit he goes to.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, she pops up in a bunch of shit. Anthony Michael Hall, he's in The Dark Knight. He's the reporter that the Joker kidnaps and hangs upside down.
Oh.
He was in the most new season of Reacher, as like a gun manufacturer guy. Judd Nelson is
another one
in a
for you.
bunch of shit. He was in a movie you watched not too long ago where he was like a murderer, father, rapist person or something.
Huh.
Man in the Basement or Basement something. I don't know.
Man in the Basement sounds right.
And then, I mean, fucking, what's his face? Emilio Estevez. He's in a bunch of shit, but I don't even know if he's acted recently, but, you know, that's the sane one of Charlie Sheen. So. Since they're brothers. What's that Judd Nelson movie called?
Have you seen Secondhand Lions?
No.
Recommend the movie.
Okay.
Girl in the
Michael
Basement.
Caine.
That's what it is.
Oh, Girl in the Basement.
Oh
okay.
yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Michael Caine and Robert Duvall are in Secondhand Lions.
I feel like I've seen Secondhand Lions. Is that the one where he's like in the bar? Or he's like is it Robert Duvall's at a diner and like some punks come in and then he's like, "Ugh, I'm tough." Then the kids
The
are like,
one-
"Oh, I'm tough," and he's like, "Are ya?" Like, "I'm old. I've been in war. I've watched a man die."
I
Like,
think that's it. It's if it's not the opening, it's damn close to the beginning where he and Michael Caine are sitting on the freaking front porch and some dude's trying to like sell him something and they just lift up their freaking shotguns at him. uh,
oh my God, Penguin's mom is in this movie in Secondhand Lions.
I remember really liking. I don't remember a lot about it. I haven't seen it in a hot minute.
You type in Secondhand Lions on IMDb and like 5 things come up.
I know, right?
Original ending, deleted and alternate scenes, on the
Ooh,
set
what
with
about Dead
Secondhand
Poets
Lions.
Society? Have you seen Dead
Oh,
Poets
Dead
Society?
Poets Society, dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, look that up.
Dead Poets Society. Fucking Wilson in House. Before he was in House, he has a performance in that movie that is immaculate.
Freaking Robin Williams is fantastic as well.
I honestly outshined by Wilson in that movie for me.
Okay.
Well, Robin Williams, great. Often parodied in modern movies too, but like also very good.
Dead Poets Society is a must for almost everybody alive, in my opinion.
Noted.
Yeah. But also Robin Williams, can't go wrong. So
I never saw St. Elmo's Fire, but that's supposed to be good.
St. Elmo's Fire is like one of those ones where it's like if you were alive during that time, I'm sure it was great, but now I'm like, it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's
How
got
come so
some
many
weird
of these
plots.
are from the 80s?
Because a lot of them were made by the same guy named John Hughes.
Oh.
Or he wrote them. Uncle
Okay.
Buck?
Oh, man.
That's another one?
Not really, no.
No. That's a great comedy, though, with John Candy. If you haven't seen John Candy comedy, Uncle Buck and Canadian Bacon.
What about Planes, Trains, and
Okay.
Automobiles?
Oh, that's kind of actually good, too. I forgot he's in that. That's right. He's
Yeah.
in that with, is Dan Aykroyd also in that?
Oh man, you said that and my mind just blanked. No, it's Steve Martin, right?
Oh, it is Steve Martin. You're right. Yeah. What is he in with freaking Dan Aykroyd? I thought the two of them were in a movie together.
Oh god, for some reason my brain is like Blues Brothers. No,
No, but that's also a great movie.
it's also great. Mm-hmm.
The Great Outdoors.
Great Outdoors, yeah.
That's what they're in together.
How come nobody makes these now?
John Hughes wrote 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Yeah,
Planes,
I've
Trains,
seen
and Automobiles, She's Having a Baby, Uncle Buck, Curly Sue. Are you fucking kidding me?
Where's the next John Hughes? There is none.
No,
Hmm.
John Hughes was a one. There's only one of them.
Man. Wow.
I mean, now coming of age movies are like, what's the effects of violence and sex on 12-year-olds growing up in
Yeah.
society now? Like, hey, watch this movie called Kids where everybody's a fucking weirdo. And I'm not gonna watch that. I don't want to learn about kids in 2002 growing up being weird as shit. I'm sorry, but I don't care for Chloe Sevigny, so I'm not watching all those coming of age movies with her. You know what I mean? Just what? What's that
Cobra
one?
Kai was good, too.
Spork?
I'm looking at lists right now.
Yeah, I just pulled up the John Hughes list. And most of the ones that Adam said were on there.
Yeah.
His 12
You gotta
best.
do Dead Poets Society. You gotta.
Yeah,
I'll
Dead
definitely
Poets
watch
Society
that
is-
next.
It was a good one. I hear Perks of Being a Wallflower is pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
He's part of Home Alone too. He produced that.
Yeah, he's part of that.
Bro, like all of the all of those movies. Great.
Damn, I googled coming of age movies. I've
Yeah,
seen
correct,
most
yeah.
of these, and a lot of these I would not call like Juno. Is that a coming of age thing? Sure, she's.
Yeah, I
She's-
know.
I
did
love.
watch that
I
recently.
love Juno.
I
Don't
did
get me
enjoy
wrong.
that.
I
It's very good.
fucking love Juno. I think it's one of the
Yeah.
funniest movies ever made.
It
And
is.
I've only watched it one time. And when I watched it, I would laugh so hard. And I was like, yeah, it was good. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? You didn't stop laughing. I'm like, I don't know, man. I just thought it was so funny, I guess. But, like, Booksmart's good. 13, like, don't watch 13. That movie's weird as shit. Especially as an adult man. Never watch 13. That's weird. Like,
13.
oh, The Sandlot. The Sandlot's good.
I have that down, yeah.
The Outsiders is trash. I'm sorry, books, but you're not good. 13 going on 30 is weird as shit.
Why is it on here?
Cause it's about kids growing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Easy A? How is Easy A coming of age movie? I love Easy A, but come on.
Love me some
Super
Stone.
bad? Sure. Napoleon
Hell yeah.
Dynamite? Why not?
That's probably one of my favorites.
Superbad?
I've seen that movie so many fucking times.
I like Superbad. I just saw a
It's
thing
so
where they wanted
incredible.
to put a PlayStation in it. Like they wanted to
I
have a
think I
scene.
saw that too.
Yeah, and then
recently.
Sony was like, absolutely not. The character who's playing it is a piece of shit. And Seth Rogen was like, that's literally it's based on me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was funny.
So shit. Yeah, I love Superbad.
16 Candles, Dead Poet Society, Goonies.
Mhm. Love Goonies. Great movie.
Goonies is good. Goonies is real good.
It is.
A lot of people in that who are famous.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You made another
Oscar
one,
winners in that.
Right? You made a
Goonies?
Goonies 2.
Is there a Goonies
Oh,
too?
The Secret Garden. That was pretty good. Is there that too? There's a video game.
Oh,
Goonies,
maybe
too.
they didn't make it, but there's like a whole.
I think people want like a follow-up to the Goonies with the original cast. Because the
Yeah.
original cast is still acting. I mean, Sean Astin was in Stranger Things at some point.
Finding Neverland was good.
Neverland.
I don't know that. I guess it's coming of age. movie.
Why? Is it though?
I don't know. I'm looking at an IMDb list and just scrolling through at this point.
I don't know if that counts.
I don't think it does either, but it's a good movie.
Big Fish. I like that movie. It's not a coming of age movie, but it's a good movie. It's naming movies we like.
I love how this is where the podcast is basically gone.
Yeah, don't worry about
Hold on a
that.
minute.
Kim, we got to do game scores, and then we got to talk about TV shows. We got to start
Oh,
moving here.
fuck. We had to do game scores, and Kevin's
Kevin-
not ready for that at all.
Kevin, you prepare that. Destinoto and I will talk about the bear. How's that sound?
I like it, and then we can talk about fucking whatchamacallit.
Well, then we could do game scores, and then you could run this podcast into the ground with Squid Game.
Okay. I like
How's
running
that?
things
You
into
like
the ground.
that?
Yeah, sure.
Great, cool.
Why do you say we're gonna run it into the ground?
Every time you talk about it, you talk about it for like an hour and a half.
Oh, interesting. I was gonna try to limit myself to 7.5 minutes.
Kevin, honestly, hey, if we want to talk about something else after that, we can, but it depends how long we go. We'll try to keep the bears short. Just whenever you're done with the game scores, just let us know. We'll stop.
All right, sounds good.
All right, the bear, what do you think of it?
Claire Bear's back.
Okay, first of all, everybody on Reddit hates her.
Why?
Because they're like, every scene with
Oh my
Carmi and Claire
God.
Bear is just them whispering in like the most cringe dialogue. And I'm like, Not really, but all right.
Not really. It's fucking like they're. It's just.
He
It's
did some
just-
pretty shitty things to her, and she's trying
Oh
to.
yeah.
And she's
I'm
like the
even
nicest
surprised-
person in the world.
Yeah, I'm surprised she was talking to him at the wedding.
I'm not.
I was like, oh really?
Yeah,
Because-
she's nice in public.
Okay.
And also, it's been some time. Because, like, it's been, like,
since
2
he
months.
went to her place. And
well, he went to her
apologized.
place after, like, a month.
Yeah.
But also, real quick, when he ran to her place, when he went to the subway and then started running, they started playing this song that was in The Guest, where it goes, "Haunted by your soul," and I could not get the scene from The Guest out of my mind, because it's just him staring out the window looking creepy as shit. So when he was running to that, I was like, is he going to kill Claire? Also, I love how Teddy's dating Kelly,
Oh yeah.
because she
Yeah.
complimented his hat at the end of season 2.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Her and Claire were at the restaurant, and he was like talking to them while Claire was learning about Carmy in the fridge, and she's like, "Oh, I like your hat," and he's like, "Oh, you do?" And it's like, what the fuck? Why are these two getting along? And now they've been in a relationship and they love each other, which is beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
when he got there, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
yeah, like freaking out. Also, him
They
being
had a whole back and forth.
him being like, "Hey, Kelly wanted me to tell you that Claire wasn't here, but you know, you're still my pimp." Get up. I will say, I audibly gasped when Jess, Garrett, and Renee showed up in the first episode.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck yes!" Like, are you
I
kidding me?
gasped when what's his name?
Oh, Luca.
Luca. I was like, "Oh my god, he's back! Let's go!"
When he's like, "Yeah, I need firepower," he's like, "I'll get you firepower," and then he's like, "Oh shit, Luca's back!" Like, fuck yeah. I still think there's something going on between him and Sid.
Luca and Sid?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
had
haven't-
a really nice back and forth thing for like 5 minutes and some.
They did in the last season
Back
too, and I'm
room.
just like, just let
Yeah.
let these two thrive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sid crushing it this season, acting wise,
Oh, absolutely.
especially in the dad episode.
Oh my god.
So
He
crazy.
was, messed up.
Hold on. I have my notes written down for this show, because I've been writing down everything I think about things.
That's good. I did not.
Okay, I put Jessica, Garrett, and Renee showed up. I screamed. How the fuck has Sydney not signed the contract? The snow scene fucked me up.
I was a little confused about that too, but then I was like, it's not everywhere, right? So this has to be like.
You were
fake
confused?
snow.
It didn't confuse me. It made me cry.
Oh.
I thought it was that girl, the girl who's 6 months out of cancer, like looking at the snow and being like, "Oh my god," and drinking hot cocoa. I'm like, ah.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay,
Also,
I didn't
Richie
realize that
explained.
detail.
Richie explained how they got the snow. He was like, "Hey, we can get sand, some shit from this place, and a pressure washer. Thank you, fucking MIT," or whatever the hell he says.
Okay.
So, yeah. Also, that guy there, who was like watching, I'm like, he better be a critic.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah, there's no way he's not. And he was like listening when they were at the table and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear his name when he's called in for the Uber or whatever, or Lyft or whatever the fuck he's getting in. But like, it's like, ooh, that might come into play, but it doesn't come into play by the end of the season, which kind of sucks. Spoilers for the last
Yeah.
episode. Not really actually, but it's okay.
Oh.
I fucking love Richie. Kelly and Ted as a couple is great. She liked his hat. Claire and Carm's conversation at the stoop felt legit, especially when they were yelling over each other.
Oh my god, that yelling! I was like,
Nuts!
It just kept getting
Absolutely nuts.
louder,
Yeah.
and it kept boiling to that.
That's not what it
last
was. That's
point.
not what it was. That's not what it was. It's like, oh, fuck. Oh, so good. And then I said, love the episode of Sid getting her hair done.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, it was kind of like Tina's episode last season,
Yeah.
where, but she's just getting her hair done and then she's bonding with her cousin's kid, and then trauma dumping on her cousin's kid.
Hey, she got a solution out of it somewhat.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
And then I said, season's got to end with the wedding and Francie Fack. I was so wrong about that, kind of. But I knew Francie Fack was going to show up, and I was like, she's either going to be like Melissa McCarthy or like a very beautiful actress. We'll talk about with that when we get there. And then I said, Sig crying about her dad was rough. Like, her...
Absolutely.
First of all, her telling Carm, hey, don't tell anybody. And then Carm immediately telling everybody.
He's like, she told me not to tell anybody, but here you go.
And her not, like, making a big deal out of that, or at least us
Yeah.
not seeing a big deal out of that. Great. Love that. Because it's like, okay, of course, he's got to say something. Because she probably knows how those people are.
Yeah, and everybody, they're all a family, right?
Yeah, they're family.
And they're all going to be concerned, and what's there to be mad about when you know they're not going to, like, do anything wrong? They're just going to support you. That's all they're going to do.
Yeah. The next thing I said, the wedding. And then I said, Brie Larson from Community is here. So funny thing, Brie Larson has been one of my favorite people because she was in Community as a girl named Rachel, where she was dating this character named Abed on the show, and she was like this just nerdy, like just fun character. She's in like 6 episodes, and then I learned that she was like a real actress, and she did not have to be on a TV show. Like, she could have been in movies and shit. And then she won an Oscar, and then, like, but she's always down to, like, do, like, these small bit parts. So when she showed up, and then also, the lady, Richie's ex is Brie Larson, or is, what the hell's her name? Oh, God, I always forget her name. Anyways, she plays Britta on Community. So I was like, oh, my God, it's a Community reunion. But then they didn't have a scene until, like, the very end, when they were all under the table, which I loved. Also,
oh my God, what a scene!
Also, Francie Fack and Nat hooking up at some point.
I was like, wait, what?
What's going on there?
What's going on?
What's going on there?
Right in front of her husband too.
Yeah. And Pete's like, what? It's like, all right, okay. I liked Uncle Lee was at the funeral and he talked to Carm. And he's like, I made up with Mikey, and like we were pals. He talked about you all the time, and then him being like, hey, I don't believe, like, we'll name one thing he said, and he gave him actual stuff, and he was like, holy shit, like, what the fuck? Like, that's cool. They
kind of made up there too, which was cool.
Also, John Mulaney was great in the episode. Everyone popping back in from Fishes or Fork, whatever the fuck that episode was called. Great, love that. Them all being under the table. As soon as, like, 4 of them got under there, I was like, everyone's going to get under this table. And I'm like, how big is this table? And then they did, like, a wide shot of the table, and I was like, oh, it's a big table. Actually, I understand. This works. They thought this out.
I thought the height of the table even was kind of crazy, because they're all sitting under it, but it didn't look that tall from when they were standing.
It was a big... Well, it had a skirt on. It was a big table. It was a girthy table. And then my next note is, ask Jess out, Richie. Because she, like, fixes his tie, and then he fixes her tie. And I'm like, you clearly like each other. Like, for the love of God, ask this woman out. I feel like she's eventually just going to ask Richie. I swear to God, if they're not married by the end of the next season, I swear to God. And then did you see who won the chef thing in the magazine?
Yeah, right at the end of this last episode is Marcus.
So, in that scene, Carm is looking at Sid before that announcement is made. And I'm like, oh, it's got to be Sid, right? And then Marcus wins.
I thought the exact same thing.
And I'm like, who the fuck has Marcus on their radar? And I was like, all right, whatever. Like, cool. Everyone's been talking about her scallops, but then all of a sudden Marcus wins? Like, I understand that all of his desserts are like beautiful and like delicious, but like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, Sid? What's it? It's Shapiro?
Yeah,
Or
the guy
John?
who kept calling Sid.
Yeah, where he's like, I want to work with you. At first, I was like, Sid, it's fucked up that you're leading this man on, thinking you're gonna go there and you're not making a choice.
Yeah.
And then he would just talk, and I'm like, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
This guy, like, hey, you ever see Pimp Plane or something like this? You ever eat a watermelon? This man would say the most racist shit, and then act like he was like a fucking ally. It's like, fuck off. What the hell? I want to do something different. You know? See this? This is the office. This is where shit happens. It's like, what? This tiny ass office? No. Well, we can't have an HR because we're too small for that. But like, fuck off. And then the last episode, the main thing in there, but I'm not gonna read that part. So, yeah. Overall,
And then he had those asshole comments when she was like extending the no to him.
Okay. Understandably so. He has been pitching this restaurant to her, saying you are the number one, and she's been saying, yeah I'm in, and just hasn't signed the contract.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, she's coming to work here.
Eventually.
But then she doesn't, and then she's like, no. I don't think he ever saw that coming at all. Like how Carm and Nat and everybody is like, hey, why haven't you signed your contract? They don't think she's leaving. They just think she's weird about signing shit.
Yeah.
Because she's not, like, giving an answer, which sucks. And I'm like, Sid, come on. Like, do the right thing here. Tell somebody no, tell somebody yes. And she finally kind of comes to that decision, which is great, which is super weird because she comes to that decision with like 2 days left on the clock. And at that point, just let the fucking clock run out, see what happens at the Bear, and then if things fuck up there, go there. What do you mean? What are you doing?
Yeah.
But I like how she chose her family.
Did.
Carm's mom, she's nuts still. She's just a ball of chaos, especially at the wedding.
But she contains it. Right?
Yeah, but she just looks like
For
she's about to
once.
snap.
She do. Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I'm glad Carm hung out with her, had dinner with her.
Oh yeah. Heard
That was
her
nice.
out. Her
Yeah.
whole thing. Her little thing she wrote down, and oh boy. She was saying she was emptying everything out.
Yeah.
That was stored inside for so long.
Yeah. Overall,
Him and Mikey and Natalie.
yeah. Overall, I gave this an 8.5 for the season. I thought it was great. I think it's better than the last season. I think the last season kind of teetered a little bit and dragged in places and it was a little pretentious. This season, I felt like it was more closer towards season 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the highs of season 1, and even not the highs of season 2 still. But I still think it was a great season, and it's just been renewed for a 5th. So I can't wait to see what happens.
Let's
but
go.
we will talk about what the fuck is going to happen in the 5th
my
season when you finish the 4th.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lie, something big happens.
Oh. God damn it.
You got anything else to say about it?
I just love how this show shoves the camera in everybody's face. And
It got a little too close. Sometimes it was like, all right, back up. So it was I like that for a lot of this, but sometimes it was like, back up.
Yeah, there was during the wedding, when the two girls were upstairs in the bed,
Oh yeah.
and
Richie's
on
ex
one
and
of
then the
them,
cousin Michelle.
yeah, on Michelle, I think the camera was like on half her face
Yeah.
sometimes because it was so close. I was like, oh.
Yeah, real weird. Real weird that scene, but I mean, like, great conversation between them, and like,
Yeah.
also I loved Uncle's conversation with Richie's ex, being like, "Once you're in this family, you're stuck with us. You can't
Yeah.
fucking leave." And she's like, "Oh, thank you."
What a great person.
Also, he's losing his house and shit. Like, this restaurant is destroying him.
Well, did they? Is that why, or because
Well, he's downgrading.
right? But maybe that's just because he wants to. Maybe.
No, it's the money in the restaurant. It's clear that the money in the restaurant is also hurting him. That's why computers got to be like strict with them. Because he's too
Yeah.
nice, he won't be.
Yeah.
So, which is interesting. Yeah, I liked the season a lot. It was less facts was nice.
Yeah, they were sprinkled in nicely, but
Yeah.
not overused.
But also, like, what happened to the main fac? Like, he used to have like a character, and now he's just like, I'm just gonna say it, he's
kinda-
retarded. He's mentally disabled, and everyone treats him like a baby, which is kind of weird. Which is fun
Yeah.
that Nat does it. Like, yeah, that's cute. Like, hello, my baby. Like, wow, he didn't like retarded. But but it's like, okay, yeah,
my
like,
boy, my
yeah, like, I like how Nat would be like, my sweet angel, my pretty cakes or whatever. But then he's like, I want hot cocoa. It's like, you want hot cocoa? There's a little boy with hot cocoa. You want hot cocoa too? I'll get you hot cocoa. It's like, what's going on here?
And Michelle's like, you bring the boy, I'll punch him in the fucking face.
Okay, I did like that. That was very funny. but yeah, it's like the babying of him is kind of weird. Also, Nat being like kind of Francine being kind of abusive. Or Francie? Is it Francie or Francine? I think it's Francie.
I think it's
I don't know. Brie Larson. Her being like, also like, I don't like your girlfriends, and then Teddy being like, oh, I love this girl, and her being like, I don't know her, but I don't like her, and you should break up with her. It's like, what the fuck?
And like, oh, I have to be mean to her, and
Yeah, I understand, like, you want to be overprotective, but at the same time, like, calm the fuck down.
yeah.
Like, this man's not gonna
Just
find
hold
another.
on.
Also,
He's
Brie
not-
Larson, very attractive woman.
Yeah.
So, perfect
agree with you there.
perfect casting for the fac lady.
Yeah.
I,
Her chemistry with Nat was crazy.
I'm glad we finally saw a fac. I'm glad we finally saw the fac lady,
Yeah.
because she's been talked about every season, and I'm like, she's got to be somebody big. She's gonna be the big guest star one of these seasons.
They still didn't say what she did, right?
I would assume it has something to do with their little hookup. Because it seemed like they hooked up, and then they might have had not like anything serious, but then she stopped talking to Nat and like left
Maybe.
to go do her own thing, and then Nat was like, what the fuck? That's why Nat's
Yeah.
like, I have a boyfriend, like, I have a husband, and like, I'm married, and I have a kid, like, whatever, like, I'm good now. What are you doing? She's like, I'm doing great things, but, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it might have been something like that. But also, based on their interactions, it was probably some of the stupidest shit in the world. It's probably like she was like, I don't like your red dress. It's like, how fucking dare you? Eat a dick and choke on it and die. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, cool. But yeah, good casting. Yeah, good chemistry. Brie Larson and Abby Elliott as a couple. Good days. Good day. I still can't believe her dad's Chris Elliott. Crazy.
Chris Elliott.
You ever see Scary Movie?
Yeah.
You know the guy who's like, grab my hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Weird looking dudes
Wow.
produce very attractive daughters.
Wow. That's crazy.
I don't know why.
That is crazy.
She used to be on SNL, and she was great on SNL. But yeah, her dad, like, you would not guess that's her dad.
Yeah, the mom's not even that, like...
No? Nope. I don't know what happened. Genes, man. They're weird.
Jeez.
So,
Something happened.
every time I see her, though, I think of, grab my hand. No, this is my strong hand. I'm like, ugh. All right. We'll talk more about the bear when you get to the last episode. Probably not too much more,
yeah.
but we'll talk more about it. Kevin, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, Kevin, take it away.
Oh. Hold on 1 second.
Genesis, did you have anything to say about the bear?
I'm happy for you guys. Is all I have to say.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind man.
What a kind man.
Don't make me regret what I
Okay.
said.
Oh.
Everybody ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. In no particular order. Actually, let's get the 2 questions out of the way first. Are we counting Mecha Break going into beta, public beta?
Does it have scores?
It comes out tomorrow, so technically it doesn't have scores right now.
Did you look it up to see if it had scores?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would say we count that.
Alright, we
Yeah,
count it
Mecha
up.
Break going into open beta? Alright. So, Mecha Break. Let's start with Adam.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, it's
We
the
saw this on the
mech game, the
PlayStation
multiplayer
beta
thing
play.
that like everybody's been fucking freaking out about.
Is this a game that double dipped? This is that double dip game.
Yeah, it showed up PlayStation and Summer Games.
Yeah, it was at Summer Game Fest, and then it was at PlayStation last year, I think. And I was like, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Hate when things
Do we
double
not want
dip.
it anymore?
No. That's just that's just a personal thing. I just hate when people double dip.
Got it.
Not in food. Depends on the person, actually. But anyways, I'll give it an 81. I think it's gonna be good.
Okay. Desinoto, Mecha Break.
Wait a second. These characters.
Oh no.
Oh, is it only PvP?
Yes.
Ooh, 78.
Alright, you got it.
The character creator, though. Whoa.
This man is about to fuck a mech.
You know, just for that character creator, we're going 80s, 85, 80, 86.
Oh,
it's going
damn!
Alright. Genesis, hit me.
Give me 75.
70.
Let me show you this character creator, though. Hold on.
I'm not gonna look at that.
Oh,
I am gonna go 82.
I think you might want to. I don't know.
Sounds like I'm gonna look at that.
Alright, are we counting Tony Hawk 3 and 4 remaster?
Yeah, did we count 1 and 2?
I don't know. That wasn't on my list.
I don't
Genesis,
remember
did we
if
count
did.
1 and 2?
I
Genesis, would you have counted 1 and 2? Think about it.
Yeah, I would have counted one.
Okay, we're counting 3 and 4 then.
All right then, 3 and
That's
4.
a good way to put it.
Genesis, you go first.
Oh God, 81.
81. I'm gonna go next with. Oh, yeah, 82 again. I like 82. Adam, Tony Hawk.
Oh. I'm gonna go 85.
All right. Destinoto, Tony Hawk 3 and 4.
Now this
He's
character
like,
creator,
You can also be Doom
Yeah.
Guy.
Damn, she got a honker on her face though. Jesus, her nose is huge. I ain't against it though.
Are
Maybe
these
it's
like
just a
remakes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
the first game scored an 89 on OpenCritic.
Oh.
Holy shit, is it that well?
Yep.
Wow.
I think it's a
Fuck,
different
might
team
change my
working on
score.
this one though.
Oh, is it? Never mind.
Let's go with 80, 80, 80, 80.
India.
86.
86. Again. All right.
If we're gonna be goon,
Destiny 2, Edge of Fate.
I goon to it.
Oh my god.
Destiny, you kick it off. Destiny 2.
Not
Edge of Fate.
Destiny 2.
Hey! Don't watch that. We're not a podcast.
Sorry.
It's a good video though. Just we don't watch that.
I've got a goon max at all times.
Is this like the last one?
Brother, none of these
That's what they
words
said
are
about
in
the
the
final
Bible.
shape, so.
Yeah, that's what.
How that went.
But that one's got 91. It's pretty good.
How do you push
Final
all the
shape,
buttons
yeah,
and keep
it
up for
did
one
pretty well.
hand?
Yeah.
Don't look at
The rest
What
of
the
them,
fuck
not
was it?
really.
Controller has no buttons.
The rest of them are like 70s, and Curse of Osiris
yeah.
got
Don't
like
look at
50.
Lightfall. You know, that's 71. Don't look at that.
Yeah. This is tough. Maybe like a 80.
Flat 80.
Yeah, flat 80.
All right, flat 80. I am once again gonna hit the 82. Adam.
Ah
Edge of
man.
Fate.
I know. I was gonna go for 88, but now I'm like, should I just be safe and go 81?
Good. I can't
No.
even like hype this up. I don't know anything about this one.
Neither do I. Neither do I. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go balls to the wall. I'm gonna go 88.
No draw problem.
Oh,
Give that
86.
Sony curse.
88 looks like a bunch of balls to the wall, you know?
Oh.
Genesis. What's your number?
No, I'm okay. 80, I'll go 89.
I'm confirming that's 89, right?
89, yeah, sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. You're just a little muffled.
Do you even know what you just rated?
Yeah, Destiny Edge of Fate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't seem
Alright,
like you were
this
all
one.
there. I'll be honest.
You ready, everybody? This one's the big boy. By far. For July. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Is it
Genesis,
though?
kick us off.
Shit.
I think it is.
Oh, wait, you said me?
No, Genesis kicking it off.
Oh.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Donkey Kong Bonanza. Give me a 62 for this.
Wow. Ballsy.
This game looks like fucking hot ass.
Balls
Wow.
Genesis, please. We don't use his name.
Oh.
What?
He
I
said
get it.
ballsy.
Destinoto, you're up next.
Oh. One's bit of a doozy, huh? Go 87.
Alright. Adam.
92.
There it is. I'm going 94.
Can I go 88?
Oh, you can. You can go 88. Alright,
What was
we got
mine again?
88.
62.
62.
Let's go down to 60.
Oh.
60 flat.
It looks like fucking garbage.
Alright. Tales of the Shire. Adam, Tales of the Shire.
This is finally coming out?
It's just finally coming out, maybe at the end
Oh
of
my
July.
God. Oh God. Oh no. Based on how long this has been being worked on, 74.
Ooh, okay. I expect it.
I feel this doesn't feel like, hey, we needed the time to polish. It feels like, hey, we needed the time to get this working.
Okay. I'm gonna go 81.
Because every time I saw it, it looked laggy as shit.
Genesis, Tales of the Shire.
90.
Wow.
Wow,
All
you
right.
okay? You know what?
Desumanoto.
Desumanoto. Desumanoto. Hello, Desumanoto. Someone watched a little too much Squid Game over the weekend.
Oh.
Desumanoto.
That's not Korean.
You don't know.
Koreans would not say it like that.
You don't know.
I've been watching enough Korean dramas that I would know.
Ooh. Desumanoto, what the fuck is your number?
Yeah. What's the other people's number?
What's other people number?
74 for Adam, 81 for me, 90 for Genesis. The field is wide open. Where do you want it?
I mean, not really.
75. All right. Desumanoto, I'm coming back to you because I know you won't be ready. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Oh, is this a side scroller one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give a good score, Desinoto. So I'm probably gonna go right next to it.
This one's tough. This one's a bit tough.
I'll tell you where I'm thinking. I'm thinking 84.
Oh. Well, let's go with 87.
You're going to go 87. All right.
86, actually.
He's going 86. Adam, what are you going?
I'm going 84.
All right. I'm going to go 85 in the middle. Genesis, what are you going?
83.
83, I love it. All right. Killing Floor 3, Genesis, kick it off.
77.
I appreciate it. Adam, you're next. Killing Floor 3.
Oh no, Killing Floor. They're making another one?
Oh no.
Kevin, I remember you asked me to play the second one.
Great game.
I also played this a while ago.
You played 3? That's crazy.
Yeah. Pretty good.
The third game?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 78.
Oh, I see why.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You shut your eyes.
That's a no-no. What do you got for Killing Floor 3?
Let's go,
I was calling a cat.
80.
Interesting.
Was that 80?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 72 because people didn't like this in beta, and we're gonna assume they didn't fix the damn thing. I'm probably wrong. All right. Next we have Wildgate. I'm going with 75.
What the fuck is Wildgate?
It's like, from what I can tell, it freaking has so much advertising. It looks like Sea of Thieves, but in space. I could be wrong with how this game is supposed to play out, but that's what it looks like to me.
Is a PvP
Wild.
multiplayer shooter that blends tactical ship-to-ship combat with fast-paced first-person action?
Man, these descriptions nowadays tell you nothing.
Oh no.
Absolutely nothing.
Genesis, why is your wife always doing laundry at this time?
Just a good time because the kids were asleep.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I always hear that dryer going.
Sorry, I can close the door if you want.
No, it's fine. I was just curious.
I gotta get
But, you know, that's Valid reason. Who'd you ask to go? Did you ask anybody to go yet?
Adam is up. You.
Ah, fuck, that's me.
Game looks very pretty. I'll give it that.
Man, this man offered to close the door. Instead, he stepped into the dryer. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I had to go up to the door to close it. How do you want me to close the door without going up to the door?
I was just kidding. Just felt like you were in Lilo and Stitch for a second there. I'll say Desonoto. What do you? I got no idea on this one.
Who
I'm gonna go
the fuck made this?
79.
The same people who made Thunderfolk, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, what the fuck is Thunderfolk?
Thunderfolk.
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 Kevin would kill his kids for.
Let's go 77. Oh, is it my turn? Or not?
Sure, why
No,
not?
it's Adam's turn.
I said
But
79,
guess
so
it'd
he
be
can
your
go.
turn. Oh, you did?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Genesis, give me a score. Wild game.
72.
72. Hacking his brains out. Let's give him this one first here. Alright, last game I've got. Grounded 2. Genesis.
Wild that this is coming out so quick.
I know, right?
What was this game again? I'm sorry.
Grounded 2. The one where you're
Oh,
shrunk
God.
in the backyard.
Yeah.
This time you're in a park.
Oh, you're in a park. Never mind. We upgraded.
71.
71.
Wow. 71. Oh, this man's not really playing for. I forgot about that. He's not really. What do I want to go for Grounded 2? I'm gonna go 81. I feel like the first one did pretty good.
Okay.
Desonoto, what's the
go
first
with,
game score?
86. Desonoto, what do you got?
First game score is 82.
82.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
83.
83. You think they improved by a point. Alright, gents. That's all I have. Does anybody have anything else to relate?
Oh, shit! This man forgot the biggest release of the year! I'm just kidding. I have nothing.
Okay. I was actually anticipating something, but
Really?
because for a little bit, Mafia: The Old Country was supposed to come out in July. Now it's August.
When was it supposed to come out in July?
I don't know, but that's what this one website said.
Gotta be honest, I don't ever.
Oh, he's dead. Adam lagged out, or I lagged out. One of the two.
What? I lagged
Oh,
out?
you're still here.
Oh, now you're back.
Who lagged out?
You got all garbly for me. I don't know.
Was that garbly for everybody else?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
For a brief moment.
I'm dying. I'm
Brief
dying.
You were like,
No, I am.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got nothing.
Nobody got anything? Going once. Going twice. Get shit on. Alright, cool. Locked in. You wanna know how you're doing? Too fucking bad.
Oh, shit.
It's Adam, ahead by a lot.
I'm telling you, that one really helped me out.
I
knew-
knew the
I
next
knew.
closest, and then me and Casey are fighting for third.
I knew
It's a
mine's
brutal battle.
I knew mine's was gonna be bad.
Yeah, mine's I fucked us all.
Not me.
Wait, where am I?
Well, fucked me, but not that much. You're in second.
Oh, nice.
You're in second with 284 points off, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Adam's at 237. You got some catch-up work to do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm where I belong. In the garbage.
Wow, okay.
Yes, sir. I know what I'm worth. It's all
Motherfucker.
good. Alright, We good with ratings for now?
Yeah, we are. I was gonna give scores of. We never did our scores for Summer Games Fest, the Xbox Showcase, and the
Oh, we
PlayStation
did.
State of Play. No, I never gave scores of who won because we had Jeopardy and shit
Oh.
afterwards. But it didn't save any of them, so get fucked.
Damn.
I mean, it has our predictions. I just didn't tally them up,
Oh, okay.
so I'm not going to do that now.
That's fine.
Probably won't
Yeah.
till we do till the end of the year. I'll do it at the end of the year. Because then we'll have TGAs and another State of Play, maybe a direct. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. All right, Squid Game.
Oh, boys, Squid Game. Hey, shut the fuck up over there.
Hey,
It's
that's the one you're talking to.
Oh, man.
What? I know it is.
You can't tell him
Yeah,
to shut the
rein
fuck
him
up.
in.
He's got to talk.
You gotta rein him in, you know? That's how to get his attention and rein him in at the same time. Alright.
I get reined in all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you
So.
do.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, what have I done? Oh, God. It's okay. I fixed it. Forget, Justin, no, you start. You start.
Well. Well. Oh shit, this price went down. So, overall I thought Season 3 was about the same as Season 2. Impact-wise, the characters and the story going on, and Season 1 still had a lot more going for it than these other two seasons did, and I think by the end of it, I was like kind of confused on. Obviously, 4, 5, 6 is the only one to root for, but felt like everybody that was good in this show died early, and it was like, well, I guess it's just gonna be 4, 5, 6 by the end of this again. Like, a little predictable.
Shocker. I'm so glad I fucking skipped all these goddamn useless dialogues between characters.
I only skipped one, and that was when the people were arguing about the baby.
Oh my god, yes, I skipped the same one. It was
I
going
was
on for
like,
way too fucking long.
why? If you guys want to go be a baby killer, go do it. Don't ask for the guard's opinion.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, yeah, you're right, yeah.
When they first realized,
when
they first realized the baby is counted as 222.
Yeah.
They were all getting mad. Like, yo, it's that easy for y'all to be baby killers? Okay, all right.
Well, yeah, man. They just want that money, you know?
That money,
baby. But I also skipped an earlier conversation between people. I forget where the fuck exactly it was. I think it was when 4, 5, 6 like got back in the mix with the peeps. I don't fucking remember, and I don't care. I didn't hate this season, but this season was fucking garbage by the end of it.
It was very okay for me.
I'll tell you why it was garbage for me.
Yeah.
Because from the hide and seek game forward, nobody makes any intelligent decision. Period. Hey guys, we got the fucking keys. We're right next to this exit door. We can get this baby out. Now let's slowly put each key in and turn them one by one. And then we're not going to open the door, and we're going to let ourselves get murdered.
It took
when
so
that happened
long.
and forward, I was done. I was so done.
Oh, man. I was like, y'all are gonna take this long. Something has to happen right now when Granny is taking her sweet time shakingly putting the key in the door, turn, next key,
Mhm.
shaking, turn, next key, and like, and then they make her kill her own son, dude. Come
Mhm.
on. Because he's trying to get the kill so he doesn't get killed himself.
Yep. Yep.
Yikes. And that fucker, he's going to kill a mother of a newborn child instead of some random person
That's right.
beforehand. Great person. Great son you got there.
But yeah, so you had that moment. You had the fucking moment at the very end of the show where I'm like, oh, well, okay. Well, actually, there was a whole lot of things that happened in the last little bit. So
Yeah.
this man gets stabbed in the chest. Now, the person on the loudspeaker has been announcing when people have been eliminated. She never announces this. I watched this over 3 times. She never announces that this person has been eliminated. And yet, neither of these people, who are supposed to be the best of the best, one of which has gone through this a whole entire additional time, think to grab that body and throw it over the edge.
The big guy, right?
Yeah, the big guy who's just laying on the ground.
Who's
His
just talking
number's
shit the
never
whole
called
time,
out
then he
as
gets
eliminated.
stabbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he gets stabbed like a fucking baby. He gets stabbed once in the chest and somehow is immediately dead. But anyway, but then you have the 2 guys fighting, right? And they're like, oh man, fighting. But nobody steps on the fucking button to start the round. Are you guys noobs?
Oh
I'm
my.
sitting here like, why the fuck are you not stepping on this? Come on, what are you doing, you dipshits? And then he's like, oh my god, no one steps on the button. Oh fuck, I must kill myself so the baby lives. And I'm like, no, you're a fucking idiot and should have stepped on the button in the first place. It was like 3 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, that I was so mad when that button was still red. I was like, "Oh, you did all this, and now you still gotta fucking kill yourself."
As soon as he walked
Oh
across the
my
fucking
god.
thing and is trying to like hold the pole out to like only accept the baby on the fucking thing, I'm like, they're gonna not push this button, and somebody's gonna fall off, and it's probably gonna be this guy because 456 just has to live. I'm like, oh. There was too much stupidity. There was some more shit too. Oh yeah, the jump rope game. Oh my fucking god! It was like 8 minutes in on the 20-minute timer before somebody attempted to go across. And why the fuck is everybody going across like they're on a skateboard? All you gotta do is walk forward and jump. That's it. It makes an audible sound when you're supposed to jump. It was the easiest fucking game. Like, the only thing that really impedes you from just running forward and doing this is the fact that the bridge is thin. But, like, why would you stand sideways if you're on a thin bridge? I did not understand that game at all, and I thought it was the worst shot thing ever. Also, it's a terrible fucking game, especially to have it at the very end. But you know,
Everybody was
what do you?
standing sideways though, taking like
Yeah.
little tippy toe
Yeah,
steps
'cause
every
then,
time.
and yeah, it made no sense. They were like just standing there jumping, and everybody gets to like that little fucking gap that like is
It's like
5
2
inches,
feet.
and they're like, "Oh my god, what do I do?"
I'm gonna fall in. Oh no! I
do
can't
like-
jump farther than a foot with my legs.
Yeah, right. I do like the what you call it? That guy, I think it was like 93, who went across and just started like fucking shoving people off and then jumped over. And I'm like, there's my guy. Yes, let's speed this up.
He's like, join me. Let's push people off so we get more money.
Honestly, probably would have been a better ending to the show. But
I was so
don't know,
mad
man.
when the girl just killed herself because she didn't even
Yeah,
want to try.
nope, didn't even want to try.
Like,
You know what I would have loved to see? Because there's a way you can cheat that game, kind of. That platform you're walking across is not really that wide, and it's not really that tall, right?
yeah.
I'm surprised nobody attempts to just hang onto it and go along the bottom, like with their hands up top.
Mm,
Like treat it like a big pole you're climbing across.
I guess nobody has the upper body strength in that selection.
I mean, to be fair, you're probably right.
It was a lot
all
of
those
older
people
men
already
and
died.
women. Maybe like 2 or 3 young people.
Oh my god, that fucking old guy. Player
Oh
like
my
102 or
god.
120 or whatever the fuck his name is.
He
He's
was
always
there the
acts tough and he's like,
whole
you
time.
do it. How did he have to live the entire fucking time?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Why
like,
couldn't anybody kill him in hide and seek?
all
Just
the good
'cause.
people died so early, they leave all the shitty people to die at the end.
Yep. And honestly, it wasn't really great at the end, in my opinion. Like, it wasn't worth it. Does that make sense? Yeah. No, like, payoff with anybody's death.
Yeah.
Then you got the fucking, oh my god. The thing that infuriates me the most about this fucking season, alright, was the goddamn boat. They're like, oh yeah, man, we're mercenaries on this ship. And the fucking captain, who is the most seediest guy on this ship, who you should, like anybody with a brain, is questioning if this man is legit or not, just decides, I'm going to take this freaking submachine gun, and I'm just going to walk by this window, and I'm going to lift it up and shoot everyone. And it's like, what the fuck just happened?
He's being the school shooter, but on a boat.
I don't understand how no one is ready for this and fights back. Everybody's just like, oh my god, what are we oh, I guess I'm dead.
They all should have guns, right?
They're have all guns in the same room.
Yeah, they're all
They're
mercenary or police people. Like, what the hell? What's going on here?
It's
And then
the
I
fact
guess
that,
the whole
like-
other boat died too because we
yeah,
never heard
somehow
from
the
them
whole
again.
other boat is murdered too, so I'm assuming the exact same way. But also, like, the dude who's a cop, I'm pretty sure, gets a call from his buddy who's like, you shouldn't believe this guy, and he's giving him like all these like facts and shit that's going on, and he's just like, yeah, you know what, I'm sure he's fine. And I'm like, what? You've listened to this man throughout the whole show, all right?
Yeah.
Sometimes what he says is like overly dramatic, but this isn't overly dramatic. He's literally spouting facts. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, I don't know, man. There are certain things in this that I was like, oh my god. But I will say, most of the soldier side of this, was great.
Yeah.
All the stuff.
Yeah,
that
all the
soldiers
people
were
working
doing
there.
and everything. Oh man.
They were all pretty solid.
I do have one question for you though. All right?
Yeah.
Now, the one dude, player 246, if memory serves, right? Player 246 gets on that boat, the speedboat, and is going away from the island. How is it that later, when the mercenary ship catches up to him, then they're like, where's the island? And he just points back and you can see it in the distance. It's like, wait a minute. Has this guy been driving for like 5 minutes or like 4 hours? Pick one show.
Yeah, you
'Cause
see
it's
the
right
faint
there, and
figure in the
it's
fog.
heavily fogged. Yeah, it's heavily foggy, so it can't be that far away to be noticeable through the freaking. Oh my god! It was like, what? I thought he'd been going,
Yeah.
but apparently not.
Maybe he's just been driving in circles the whole time.
I mean, possible. True. He's also injured. Could be.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess what I'm doing is nitpicking, but also it drove me crazy. But like aside from all that, I thought it was pretty good. You have anything else to add? Other
The
than-
hide and
I wanna
seek
talk
game
about,
was
like, the
good.
end. The hide and seek game was fantastic.
Like,
God.
probably one of the best games, I think, out of all the seasons.
It should have been shot better, but the concept of that game is great.
Yeah. At first, I didn't understand why nobody would just stay in a room,
Hmm
but I think it's because once you unlock it, you can't lock it again. I think is that what?
Yes. Yeah. Once the door is
Okay.
unlocked, it cannot be relocked, and it stays
Oh,
unlocked.
okay.
And even though everyone is told this, no one tries door handles except for like 3 people. Because
Yeah.
that gives you so much information if you just go around and try every door.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's okay. Like I said, it could have been shot better, but it's all right.
Oh, our favorite guy, 456. He's hunting the guy who
Mm-hmm.
basically betrayed them at the end of the last season, hunting him for 25 minutes the
Almost the
entire
whole time.
time.
Yeah. Hmm.
And he finds him on the stairwell behind the door. He has his own knife and it somehow gets disarmed. Then he forgets about his own knife, picks up the blade that the other guy was carrying that broke off a
Yeah.
knife.
That's his knife. His full knife is like a foot and a half away from it.
It's literally behind the corner. And I was getting so mad. I'm like, how long are you gonna take to kill this man, sir?
Oh my god, I'm so happy you brought this up. All right, I know our next topic. All right, keep going.
The entire game, and then he ends up killing him by strangling him.
Oh my
That's
god, he
it.
was so fucking good too. I thought he was gonna throw him over the edge.
I should have.
He should have. Been great.
I thought the guy was gonna kick flip 456 into like the other door down there or something.
Tony Hawk comes out of nowhere. I thought for sure that when 456 saw him on that lower floor, he was just gonna somehow fucking jump that gap and just
I was
beat
thinking
the shit out of him.
But I was like, oh, there's a little bit of an angle here. He might not be able to get that trajectory down. He might just
got it.
face plant
Fine.
into the wall. Oh, gosh.
all I can say is I'm glad that fucking lady, the freaking like ritualist lady, died.
Oh,
my
my
lord,
God.
was she annoying.
I was so happy when the old guy just abandoned her, and then Min Soo, I think,
Yes.
the guy who lost
poor
the
little
girl.
kid gets
Yeah.
like, abused the entire time by Thanos. Yo, what's up? Fucking shit he would say in English. Anyway.
Oh my god, he kept hallucinating and shit, and then
Oh man, he was tripping
the whole
balls.
time he was just seeing things that were just
Not even there. It was great.
not there
Oh
at
my God.
all. And then he's the one who kills her, and then he sees the girl and her body again, because what else can this poor guy see? He just the martyr of the show
Uh-huh.
by the end of it.
Oh man. Okay, so you brought up the knife and why he didn't go back and grab it. All right,
Yeah.
were you as pissed as I was when the fucking who the hell was it? One of the managers, I believe, the people in all black, was in the room with that girl, soldier person. What is she?
Yeah.
Soldier 11 or 16 or whatever the fuck her number was.
I think it was 16.
So she's in that room with him, and he starts fucking her up. And then she's crawling back to the elevator, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you slow walking? Your gun is still on the ground, and you know there's gonna be bullets in it. There shouldn't be
he
any,
forgot.
but there's gonna be bullets in it. And he totally forgot, and just gets fucking shot to shit. I'm like, you are a dipshit. Because he's like, you can't go anywhere in the elevator. I'm like, she doesn't have to. Your gun is still on the ground. It's very
Yeah.
obvious that it hit the ground.
And then he tries to do some dive into the elevator.
He tries to,
and...
dive into her. It's like, yeah, that's gonna work. Don't throw the
Yeah.
knife or anything. Don't try, like, at all. You also have bottles and all sort of shit. You already broke a glass over her head. Come on, there's a chair in the middle of the room. You got options, but no, we gotta act like a BA.
Yep.
Oh my god. It's okay. I'm I'm shit talking this show. It's not bad. It's not great.
I think it's
As a
just
whole,
good.
As a whole, it's. I mean, I watched the whole thing in 2 days. It's fun enough to watch, I suppose.
Yeah.
You never
yeah,
know what's
it's
happening
definitely...
next. So like that kind of just kept me going. Is like, what are they
Yeah.
gonna do next? I will say one thing though: the VIPs this season. No, please never do this again.
Oh
what the fuck
my
were those
god.
lines? That script
The
was fucking
cringiest
awful.
lines I ever heard in my life. And I think the worst one was the Asian girl.
Oh my god.
I think she was the worst one.
Yeah.
She sounds like the most stereotypical white woman I've ever heard in my life. And then obviously
And then
the other guys are just the same, but
The only
Men.
guy who was like halfway decent was that British sounding dude. I forget what his mask was. but he
The
had
one
like
with the beard,
yeah, like the stubble
the
beard.
white beard. Yeah,
Yeah, you know the guy.
yeah.
He at least like talked and delivered his lines right. Everybody else, I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
I don't.
The one dude who like had 222, I guess going like all the way or whatever the fuck it was. Like he was in
Yeah,
like the back left couch, and they allowed him to like have the baby instead or whatever their discussion was.
yeah.
Um, he was the most annoying for me. The lady was a close second. Um, but man, they were fucking terrible. And I don't remember it being
Absolutely
that bad in
terrible.
season 1. But we also didn't
No.
have a whole lot.
Yeah, it was
This
definitely only like a part or two, I think, in an
this had
episode
so
or.
much for
Yeah,
no
they spent
reason.
so much time on these VIPs with the host and just so unnecessary.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But
Terrible.
yeah. Now let's talk about the very end.
Yeah.
Fucking out of nowhere, Kate Blanchett in Los Angeles is doing the same shit that the front man is doing. Oh my god, why do they gotta have a freaking spin off of this show?
I guess they couldn't do it in Korea any longer because all their bases have exploded, so gotta move to the US, guys. LA in particular.
Now, here's the thing. I said what I said about every season of this show. When this, whatever this is, comes out, I'm watching it. Like,
Oh yeah.
I gotta know. Because here's my thing, right? This could still be something. I have no idea who the fuck is going to be doing it, but it's not going to be the original creator. At least I'm pretty sure it's not, because I'm pretty sure the original creator hates what the show has become.
Probably.
But I'm intrigued to see what whoever does, because I feel like they're not going to follow the exact same like here's how it goes. Like that's the Korean version. Now we got to make the American version. And honestly, if they
Yeah.
just make that jump, I'm ready. I can't wait to see what it is. Like, what is the American version? Is everybody just cheating on each other? There's no killing at all. It's just who can cheat on who, like the best or something. I don't know, because like American reality TV is fucking wild, and you could just do something like that. Like I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be. Freaking con your way into like Kanye West's mansion. I don't know. What would you do? Is it just gonna be death games? If it is death games, what are you gonna play? You gonna play hopscotch? Like we don't have cool children games.
Yeah,
So,
I wonder some form of tag where you die or
oh my
something.
god, yes. Oh, okay, hold on. Have you seen Professional Tag? Because if this show is anything like that, but violent, I'm ready.
Professional tag.
Professional Tag is so fucking wild.
Oh shit.
They have courses made up. There are rules.
Oh
There's a
damn.
time limit to tag the other person. There's rounds. I encourage you to watch it. It's fantastic.
I'm looking at a video right now.
Nice. People go ham. I'm surprised nobody's like killed themselves doing the shit that they do. They
Yeah,
move
they like
fast.
parkouring all over this obstacle course.
But anyway, I'm excited to see whatever the fuck this offshoot is if it sees the light of day. Destinoto, closing thoughts,
Hmm.
or any other things you want to talk about. But I think we nailed
Well,
almost
it
everything
was
that happened.
really funny when you said it was Kate Blanchett.
I think everybody on the
Yeah.
internet says it is, so I'm going with it.
Yeah, it was really funny when she slapped that man
Oh
over.
God,
It was so loud. And he'd fall on the floor.
she was not kidding around.
She was just smacking him. Oh my god. That was so funny to see.
I kind of hoped that wasn't scripted, and that man just like, what the fuck?
And she's a straight face too while she's doing it the whole time.
Yep.
Like, oh my god. I thought it was weird they gave the 12-year-old girl, the baby who survived, the 45 billion won on a debit card and just
Yep.
let her have it. Like,
Yep. Here it is. Here's
what
the gold
is she
card.
gonna do with 45 billion won
Hookers
to
and
you,
blow.
$33 million in USD?
Hookers and blow.
Oh. And they didn't show who she lives with.
Nope.
I'm guessing it's some random American.
I think we heard though, right? Didn't somebody call in the background? I don't remember now.
Somebody did.
Like who's at the door or whatever the fuck they said. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think they said like who it was in particular, but
No,
somebody.
there was no name for the subtitle.
Yeah. Very weird. I don't know, the ending was just like, I don't know. It was odd. 'Cause
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, like, I don't know. His character is just so bland after season 2.
Yes, it
I
is.
think.
Mhm. You're right.
Even like halfway through season 2, because he's just mad the entire time.
Oh yeah.
He's just angry, and then he gets like severely depressed in the middle of season 3, and then he regains some goal in mind because he has to save this baby, but then he just still ends up killing himself at the end to save the baby, and it's like, well, that's great. You went through all this to save one baby.
Yep.
Because his original goal was to save everybody, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
When he came back. And I guess he failed. Even though it's like, I guess a terrible thing to say, but he did fail. I mean, they all got away again.
Uh-huh.
That commander is probably now out of commission, and they probably found some other commander now to lead the next thing, wherever it's going to be, which is now probably going to be in LA. And
Well, I was confused. So okay, they don't explicitly say one way
They
or the other.
don't.
But do you think that like the Coast Guard catches those boats? They're kind of hard to miss. They're a little
it's
bit.
a giant boat with a bunch of vans parked on it.
Because they say the Coast Guard is coming, but I'm pretty sure you see the Coast Guard ship for like all of 3 seconds.
Yeah. And what about the police guy before he leaves? He had to get on a boat to leave that island,
Don't
right?
worry about that. Don't worry about that.
He's just sitting in the middle of the water.
I don't know what happened to him. They didn't
I'm guessing
fucking explain
that boat that was coming to him was either his buddy or, like you said, the Coast Guard. But then
Well,
there's
not
a...
the Somebody said the Coast Guard like knows about it or whatever and is like coming in to handle the situation. Or did I misunderstand? Maybe I misunderstood that.
I don't know. Not sure about the details there. But yeah, I think a giant boat filled with vans would most likely get seen leaving an island that's blowing up behind them by somebody,
Guys,
even if
Jack
the fog
Nashville.
is that dense.
Jack
We saw the island from miles away in the dense fog. How can we
Oh
not
yeah,
see a
don't worry
boat?
about that. Yeah.
Like-
Well, and then when it's blowing up, there's no fog at all, if I remember right. But
Oh yeah, and then you see the helicopters with the VIPs leaving. Nobody catches them. Like, okay, guys. What was the whole goal here? Just to save an unborn baby who was born in the middle of the game? That's it?
Yep.
I feel like the whole...
also,
The
how did nobody
whole-
fucking hear that, huh? How did nobody hear that during the hide and seek game? How do you not hear anything during the hide and seek game? I swear to God, there's problems with how that was shot because you should have heard a lot more. All that you hear is either whoever is immediately in the camera's shot or
Yeah.
screaming from random people being murdered. That's it. No
Even though
closing of
all
doors,
those
no opening
halls
of
were
doors. Yeah.
enclosed halls,
You know how
very
many?
tight corners,
Yeah, you know how much
that
echo
sound
there
would be
Oh my
bouncing
god.
everywhere.
hmm You have people like
Um,
full on sprinting around and you hear nothing. Unless that floor is like fucking just a rubber mats.
soundproof. uh,
Anyway, we beat this to death enough. Well, unless you have anything to say, I kind of took over the entire conversation.
well, the guy who ended up making it to the end with 456, who was the father of that baby. What a shitty shit. I was so mad when he killed that lady who was helping the grandma and his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was so mad because she found the exit. She's like, wait a second, I have to go back and get them. She goes back very slowly again, unfortunately, but probably just because her leg is like slit open. She has an excuse, I think, to go slowly back to that room. But then they stand there talking. And the door's wide open. And bro just comes in and just stabs her. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? You already killed one person. Why are you killing another one for no reason?
Because it gets more people out.
But it's not like he cares about that.
Wait.
Unless he did.
Is he not the same guy who did? Who were the two people who actually talked about this actively? He's not one of them, is he? No, he's not. Never mind.
Well,
you know who
I know
about,
he
right?
was with the guy who was addicted to
the
those
one dude was fucking
tablets.
like just that dude's like bouncing around the fucking halls.
He was with this guy.
He was, yeah. So they had
But
a
I
conversation
feel like,
earlier where he was. I forget which one of them came up with the idea. They were like, if we kill more people than just the one, because like at first they were like, oh, if we both kill the same person, and then we both kill another person, it's half and half, and we'll be fine, or whatever the fuck like that. And somehow that worked out, but that's alright. But you know, but then they were like, oh, if we kill more people, then that means that there will be people running around with knives that also can't kill anyone.
Yeah.
So they also get out. I'm like, oh, you know, at least somebody thought of that. All right.
That was the guy who was on the pills.
Okay, yeah.
And then the other guy's the one who stabbed the woman.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, God damn it. She fought off three
Oh my god.
3 people without anything. Well, she got the knife, but that was after she fought the first guy off with nothing. By herself. Then it was 1v2 at one point. And then she dies to that.
Yep.
Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, it just felt like this show didn't feel like it really went anywhere by the end of the season.
Correct. I agree.
Nothing much really got accomplished either, other than the baby and this girl who now is probably one of the richest people in LA with $33 million to her name.
Yep.
And she's like 12.
Yep. She's gonna be the front man.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Squid Game of LA. Are they still gonna call it? Can they still call it Squid Game? No, right? Because we don't know what the fuck Squid Game is. It's not one of our outdoor games. What are they gonna call it?
Hopscotch.
Oh my god, yes. Hopscotch games.
Yeah, something.
Oh my god, please give me Red Rover, Red Rover. I'm ready. I don't know how you make that violent, but I'm ready. Anyway. I'm all set. How about you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we said quite a bit.
Yeah. Alright. Who's got something else?
It's 12 o'clock, so I don't know who wants to have something else at this point.
1 o'clock.
Oh, sorry, 1 o'clock for you.
Get on our time.
All right. Well,
Get on.
that's my cue to wrap this shit up then, right? All right. So everybody, thank you once again for joining another episode of Crafting and Chat. It's gonna be 4th of July this week. Enjoy fireworks.
Oh my God, yes.
Next week, the fuck are we doing next week? I don't know, man. We'll figure it out next week what we do.
It'll be something.
I'm sure. There will be something. You know what we're probably going to talking about next week is all these mass layoffs about to hit Xbox. That's probably what we're going to talk about next week. So brace yourselves for that
Oh
conversation.
yeah,
I'm sure.
that's right. The layoffs. Oh baby.
Yeah, that's about
Squid
that.
Should
Game,
find out about
Microsoft.
them tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll probably talk about that next week. It's not time for Superman yet. That'll be the week after. Fantastic Four? No, that's also later, right?
It's way
That's
later,
after.
yeah.
Yeah, that's way later. All right. Well, we'll talk about something next week, I'm sure. But everybody
Yeah, we'll
have a
figure
nice
it out.
night. Catch us on every Tuesday at oh god, what the fucking time? 11 p.m. Eastern and 10 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/crafting and chat or youtube.com/starting too late with 2 R's. Hopefully my voice will be better next week. Yeah. We will see you guys then. Everybody take care and don't eat dirt. That's the best advice I can give. Don't eat dirt. Really bad for your insides. Take care, everybody. Bye.